Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
One Tree Hill, actress among celebrities lured in by cult predators despite fame and success. One Tree Hill star Bethany Joy Lenz is still grappling with leaving the cult that controlled her life for a decade. There's something really powerful in putting things out in the open and being an open book and being honest in the good, bad, and the ugly, Lenz told Cosmopolitan in a recent interview. Lenz, who is releasing a memoir about her experiences titled Dinner for Vampires, Life on a Cult TV Show, was part of the Big House family, a commune-like community based in Idaho. Most people would think a celebrity would never be attracted to a cult and that cults are completely ridiculous, but cults have very charismatic leaders who are incredibly luring and promise the community, connection, and a culture of secrecy, which most celebrities crave. Mike Diamond, certified addiction recovery expert, celebrity interventionist, and the author of A Dose of Positivity, told Fox News Digital. These cults look to offer celebrities the protection they need from the public eye, and that can be alluring. While starring on One Tree Hill as Haley, Lenz's affiliation with the Big House family led her to speak out about things she didn't like on the show, like risque wardrobe options for her character. Being part of this group, it felt like the responsibility was even bigger because I felt a sense of duty to my belief system. And so I was even more unbendable on set when it came to things that I was uncomfortable with or didn't agree with, she said. Her time on the show helped her break through the despair and depression she was feeling while under the influence of the cult. Your body doesn't know you're acting. If you're crying, you're crying. And I was living a life 9 months out of the year in a happy, loving, playful, romantic relationship that wasn't real, but my body was living it. At the same time, I was experiencing despair and depression, no romance, a total lack of feeling seen or enjoyed. That was really difficult to reconcile, she explained. But I'm so grateful that I did have those experiences in my body of feeling loved and enjoyed and seen and romantic and all of those things because it reminded me that that part of me was still alive. It wasn't that I was broken or couldn't experience those things, Lenz added. In a way, I think that's one of the contributing factors to why I think One Tree Hill saved me, because I was consistently able to live in a place that reminded me of who I am. Licensed therapist and relationship coach and expert Julie Mangus explained to Fox News Digital previously, when people are in a vulnerable state or feeling lost or overwhelmed with life, especially as new celebrities in the profession, all of a sudden having successes and not knowing what to do with that success and newfound money and fame can be overwhelming, Mangus said. And a situation like a cult might give someone a greater sense of purpose, clarity, and grounding to how they fit back in the world. Lenz told People magazine this month that the group looked so normal, initially with weekly Bible studies. And it was at first, and then it just morphed, but by the time it started morphing, I was too far into the relationships to really notice. And I was very young. Nowadays, the modern cult is less of the stalking lion and more of the proverbial snake lying wait in the tall grass, Doug Eldridge of Achilles PR told Fox News Digital. Eldridge cited pay-for-play courses from people who tout themselves as life coaches, spiritualists, and more, with promises to heal your pain and transform your life. Much like the more traditional, headline-grabbing cults, they play on common themes like sympathy, empathy, shared experiences, and an amorphous promise of a brighter tomorrow. It's in our nature as humans to look for ways to lighten the load in some way. Sadly, there are people out there willing to take advantage of that naivete, that hurt, and that search for a better self, he said. If we're talking about modern-day cults, in the form of transformation architects and other self-proclaimed lifestyle gurus, their intention is monetary, their execution is imprecise, and their impact is pseudo-iatrogenic. Sadly, these predators are able to find the gazelle with the weak leg and separate them from the herd. Anyone who's watched a nature documentary knows what happens next, Eldridge added. Smallville, actress Allison Mack was part of a group that initially offered a self-help angle to its members, the now infamous NXIVM group led by Keith Raniere and Nancy Salzman. In 2017, some members came forward to claim there was a secret organization within the group called The Vow, a group of women who were branded and sometimes slept with Raniere. Some were made to recruit slaves for the group. Raniere, Mack, and others were arrested and charged with sex trafficking, identity theft,